The elements and principles of design are long established, and they apply to all visual media, from an oil painting to a floral design to a book cover. You could go into great depth learning these principles, but I'm going to give you a quick crash course in how they apply to book covers specifically. A point or a mark is the basic element of composition. It could be a dot or a squiggle, but in our case, let's use a letter. Every letter on the cover, and every image too, becomes a point of interest for the viewer's eye. Add another letter and the eye draws an imaginary line between them. Add more letters in the same line and the eye will read them. Add another letter out of that alignment and the eye seeks a pattern. With 3 points of interest out of alignment, the eye sees a shape. Shape can also be created by a continuous line or blocks of colour. Once you have shapes, you also have space. Positive space is what we call the areas inside the lines or colour blocks, and negative space is that around those objects. Where shape is two-dimensional, form is 3D. And while your book cover is by nature 2D, you can create visual depth using colour, texture, and perspective. For your design to please the eye, it needs balance, with a good spacing and placement of the points of interest or elements. Proportion will help you determine which elements should be dominant and size them accordingly. The way you emphasise elements will also help establish a hierarchy of importance in the viewer's mind. Use of patterns, variety, and repetition will help you create rhythm and determine the flow of movement throughout the design. If you get everything right, your design will have an overall sense of unity and harmony.